Have you ever looked at a woman in love and felt like she was slowly disappearing? Not physically, but emotionally, mentally, and personally. You can see that she no longer sounds like herself. She no longer does the things that she used to enjoy. She no longer carries the confidence that she once had. And everything about her life now revolves around one person. Love should never cost a woman herself. And that is what we are talking about today. Because one of the dangerous things a woman can do is lose herself all in the name of love. So today, I want to share 6 things a woman should never give up for love. And I need every lady listening to hear this deeply. Because if a relationship is costing you these things, it is not love, it is erosion. Hello, dear friends. My YouTube analytics lets me know that over 65% of you who watch my video do not subscribe. I know that you actually want to subscribe, but somehow you forget. So here is a reminder. So please click the subscribe button now. Have you subscribed? Please do it now. Thank you. The very first thing a woman should never give up for love is her source of income. Please hear me carefully. Love is beautiful, marriage is beautiful, partnership is beautiful, but financial dependence that leaves you powerless is dangerous. On no circumstance should a woman give up the ability to provide for herself. Too many women stop working, abandon their careers, abandon their businesses, or completely disconnect from their financial independence because of a relationship. And later on, they find themselves trapped, sometimes emotionally trapped, other times financially trapped. A woman with her own income has choices. She has a voice. She has confidence. She has leverage. A healthy man does not fear a woman who is financially stable. In fact, a mature man values it. The next thing a woman should never give up is her identity. This one is so important. Who were you before the relationship? What did you believe? What made you laugh? What were your interests? What did you stand for? You see, too many women enter relationships and slowly begin to disappear. Suddenly, everything becomes about what he likes, what he wants, what he believes, what he enjoys. And I say no. Love should never erase your individuality. You should still know who you are outside of being someone's partner. You are still a whole person. You are still a woman with your own voice, dreams, personality, and essence. The third thing you should never give up is your non-negotiables, your values, your standards, your principles, your boundaries. If you said from the beginning that respect matters to you, do not lower that because of love. If honesty is important to you, do not begin to normalize lies. If marriage direction matters to you, do not keep silent because you are afraid of losing him. Love should never make you betray your core values. A woman who abandons herself to keep a relationship often loses her peace in the process. The fourth thing you should never give up is your growth. This is one that many women miss. Never let a relationship shrink your future. Never let love reduce what you can become. Your potential matters. Your calling matters. Your dreams matter. If a relationship begins to make you smaller, quieter, less ambitious, less expressive, less confident, then something is definitely wrong. A good relationship should support your evolution. It should make you better. It should expand your possibilities. It should never suffocate your future. The right partner does not compete with your growth. They support it. The fifth thing you should never give up is your life. And by life, I mean the things that make you feel alive. Your friends, your family, your hobbies, your joy, the things you naturally enjoy. Many women enter relationships and unconsciously begin to abandon their social world. They stop seeing friends, they stop calling family, they stop going out, they stop doing what they love, and everything now becomes centered around him. This is very dangerous Because one thing men rarely do is to completely abandon their lives. Most men still keep their friends. They still spend time with family. They still maintain their routines and interests. But women often overmerge. Please do not lose your world for love. A healthy relationship should fit into your life, not replace it. The sixth thing you should never give up is your esteem. I mean your self-worth, the value you place on yourself. One major way women give up their esteem is to stay in relationship for years without understanding its direction. And this is something I really want women to think about. If you have been in a relationship for over 2 years and there is still no clarity, no intentional conversation, no visible directions, you need to ask some serious questions. Where is this going? What are we building? What does commitment look like to this person? Because when a woman stays indefinitely in confusion, she slowly communicates to herself that her time and emotional commitments are not valuable. Your time is valuable. Your heart is valuable. Never allow yourself to remain in indefinite waiting. Now, let me say something that will challenge a lot of people. Please marry who you are. I know a lot of people always say that opposites attract, but in many cases, opposites only attracts at the beginning, because later the difference that once felt exciting becomes the source of conflict. Different values, different lifestyle, different priorities, different ideas of fun, different long-term goals. This is why I advocate that women should marry someone who enjoys what they also enjoy, someone who understands their world, someone who naturally aligns with their value and lifestyle. If you love growth, marry someone who values growth. If family matters to you, marry someone who feels the same. If you are an extrovert, marry an extrovert. If you are an introvert, marry an introvert. If faith, purpose, peace matters to you, marry someone who naturally aligns. Compatibility is not boring, it is wisdom. Love is beautiful, but love should not cost you your identity, your future, your standard, your peace, or your worth. The right love never diminishes you. It strengthens you. So ladies, never lose yourself in trying to keep love. The right relationship would never require your disappearance. It will allow you to remain fully yourself while building a life together. Let's talk in the comments. Which of these 6 points do you think women sacrifice the most?